So, as soon as I say world affairs, the first thing that comes to our mind is Russia Ukraine war. We are expecting questions about Russia Ukraine war right from 2 years, but UPSC is not asked. Many a times UPSC asks questions when they are repeatedly in news for long period of time. So let's have a basic understanding of whatever is happening. So we are all talking about one particular issue that is about Ukraine, right? So we are talking about Ukraine. So when we talk about Ukraine, the most important thing that we all need to know is about this particular region called as Crimea. Fine? Crimea is part of Ukraine. Just remember the names. So they will tell you something like, this place was in news. Crimea is a news. It is associated with which country? Right? So Crimea is Ukraine. Now it has been taken by Russia. Fine? Now it has been taken by Russia. You can see other two places here is Luhansk and Donetsk. These two places are also very, very important for us. Russia has captured these two and they have claimed that it belongs to them. Fine. So these two are very, very essential for us. Crimea, Luhansk, Donetsk. This is one question that can be expected, guys. The second one is the countries which are bordering Ukraine. Very, very important question is which countries have border with Ukraine? So let us start. The eastern side is completely surrounded by Russia. Here you can see Belarus. Then you have Poland, right? Then you have Slovakia. Then you have Hungary, Romania, Moldova. Fine? Very, very important. I'll just repeat. I want you to by heart this. Right? Russia, Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Moldova. These are the countries which has border with Ukraine. Yes? Please see here, Bulgaria doesn't have border with Ukraine. Have clarity about it. And Turkey also doesn't have border with Ukraine. Fine. So Ukraine, Crimea you saw is important. Donetsk, Luhansk is important. And the countries which has border with it is very, very important. Last time when there was Taliban issue in Afghanistan, UPSC question was which countries has border with Afghanistan. So, it's not that they have asked it and they will ask this for sure. Whenever we look at the countries where war is happening, the surrounding countries will be severely affected. For example, let us take when Russia attacked Ukraine, many Indian students who were there in Ukraine started coming to India, right? So they all escaped to the neighboring countries and then they came to India, correct? So because of that, this is very, very essential for us. Now, the second most important thing is about when anyone talks about Russia Ukraine, it is not about Russia and Ukraine, it is about Black Sea. Why? If you have Black Sea, you can come through Sea of Marmara. This is your Aegean Sea. This is your Sea of Marmara. This is your Black Sea. This is your Sea of Azov. So, from Russia, you can come like this, go like this, and then come to Aegean Sea. From Aegean Sea, you can go to Mediterranean Sea. So for me, Black Sea is very, very important. Russia is not bothered that Ukraine is joining NATO. Russia is bothered that if Ukraine joins NATO, what Russia loses is Black Sea. So the entire war is said to be to get Black Sea. And Russia has already occupied Crimea. What is this region we just saw now? Crimea. And what is Russia's plan to capture this much? So that Russia can easily come to Crimea and then to Black Sea. So the entire story is around Black Sea. Then you might get a question. Sir, Russia has border with Black Sea, right? Why should it capture Ukraine? Why should it capture Ukraine? It has, you see, this is Russia's border with Black Sea. Unfortunately, this is my mountainous region. We call it Caucasus Mountains. Right? Caucasus Mountains. And second most important thing for me, this particular area, like when it comes like this, here you have snowfall and all more. Port is not clearly accessible. Port is accessible through Crimea. So because of this, for Russia, Ukraine is important. Does Russia has border with Black Sea? Yes. But it is mountainous region, do not have proper routes. Because of this particular reason, Russia is thinking of getting Black Sea. And to get Black Sea, it requires this region. Right? So now coming to the question. What all can be the questions expected, guys? 1. Which countries has border with Black Sea? Russia has border. Ukraine has border. Romania has border. Bulgaria has border. Turkey has border. Georgia has border. You see, Russia, Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, Georgia. Please understand one name. That is Moldova. Moldova is landlocked. It doesn't has border with Black Sea. There is high possibility how UPSC asks you questions, which countries has border with Black Sea? And you may see Moldova. Right? If you are aware, it's fine. Else, definitely this will be the country that they are going to add. You see, they won't say like, which countries has border with Black Sea, and they won't give you India as one option. Everyone knows India doesn't have border with Black Sea. But the option will be closer to that sea. So, a person who frames question, he will open the map, he will see, okay, this is the question that I want to frame. So now, what is the trick? I will ask something closer to this. He won't go out of the box and ask something different. So because of that, please understand, Moldova is the country which doesn't have border with Black Sea. Very, very important for us. Next. Before that, just one more thing. I told you this is Sea of Azov. Sea of Azov and Black Sea is actually separated by Strait of Kerch. Fine? So Kerch Strait, this is also important.